This has got to be the scariest place to ever watch Goosebumps.
It's good to be back in the family again.
Sup? You like projecting things? Outdoors? Well, if so, you're in luck because in today's video, we are going to be reviewing the Yaber on Amazon, an outdoor portable projector. Yaber claims that this projector can be used anywhere to watch movies or your favorite TV shows. This includes a skate sesh in your garage, a camp out in your backyard, a creep sesh under a haunted bridge, or just a normal projecting situation at your house because it's too hot and sticky outside in Austin, Texas right now. But while it is too hot outside, let's open this thing up and let me show you what it's got. Here's the box that it comes in, and this is everything that comes inside. You've got the quick start guide and the paperwork, you've got the controller, you've got the HDMI cord, you got the dongle that it comes with, and then you got batteries, which is really cool that they add. Plus, of course, you've got the portable Yaber itself. It feels like it's built really well, but does it work really well? Well, let's set it up and find out. Ugh. So you don't necessarily need a projector screen if you've got a big blank white wall, I don't have one of those. I got a projector screen, which I will link down below if you want to get this one because this one is super easy to set up. Okay, so I got a Home Depot bucket to put the projector onto because generally if you're out in your garage or you're in your backyard or you're camping or you're under a creepy bridge, which we're going to do later, I don't know how that's gonna turn out, you're gonna have to improvise and put the projector on random stuff. So I wanted to try something a lot more random than say like a shelf or something because you're not gonna have a shelf out in the wild. So I opted for a Home Depot bucket. Not sponsored, but I like Home Depot. So before turning this on, I am also going to plug in the dongle. So if you get in close, you're gonna notice that you've got your little IR sensor right here. You've got a USB. You of course got the HDMI that the dongle is plugged into. You've got an audio out just in case you wanna put on your headphones or hook up some speakers. And then you've also got an Ethernet cord just in case you want this thing to go hecka fast. And then on the front, you've got more sensors down here. And then you've also got the cap right here. We should just go ahead and take off. The other really cool thing about this is that this little swivel thing can also be used to put under it so that you can kind of adjust it up and down because sometimes projectors need to be adjusted.
I like that.
After you connect to Wi-Fi, it starts showing you mountains. Oh, it's a Yaber commercial, all right. All right, so when you get to the home screen, you're gonna be presented with this HDMI, screen share, file manager, document, all sorts of cool little settings and stuff that I'll let you go through, but I do want to very quickly test out the speaker and the video. All right, so once you are done setting up the projector itself as well as the Google dongle that it comes with, you are going to log into your Google account and then you're gonna be presented with this screen. By the way, don't judge this projector by the crookedness on the screen because for some reason the screen itself is crooked. I didn't put it up correctly, but who cares? Let's go ahead and test out the video and the sound. And what better than the most beautiful Earth scenes captured in 4K HDR? So as far as picture goes, with the bright scenes, it looks really, really good. With the darker scenes, it looks a little bit more drowned out. But either way, for a portable projector, so far, pretty good. So as far as the sound goes for this projector, it's filling the room really well. And maybe that's because it has this kind of like wrap around speaker. I'm not sure, but it sounds pretty darn good. So for the first real test, I'm gonna test it out during a little skate sesh here in my garage, up against the wall behind the camera. You can't see it, but it's right there. And we're gonna see if it looks any good with the lights completely turned off. Now I'm not sure how I'm gonna skate with the lights completely off, but we're gonna just make it work. Okay, so I've got it set up on a cooler right now, and I've got it projecting on the wall, and it looks amazing out here. So even in an open garage, the sound sounds really good. I need to start taking this to more skate spots. It is getting hot in here, so let's go test this out in the backyard. All right, so now we're in my backyard. I don't want to talk too loud because people are sleeping. It's already like 10 p.m. But I do want to test this out in my backyard. So I've got my headphones that I've plugged into the back here. And then I also brought a little USB with a couple movies on it. That looks so awesome. So even without a screen on a slatted wall on the side of a house, it still looks pretty cool. And there you go, USB's in. This is my awesome Tron USB from years ago. All right, there you go, the USB popped right up. And we're gonna watch some Professor Snape versus Lupin and Black. Hey, sorry guys, thought I would pause this for a second because if you see, there is a file called Hot and Sweaty. And before I get a million comments about this, this is a very experimental song that I wrote years and years and years ago. Here is a glimpse of that.
I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm ready for spaghetti. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm ready.
So yeah, anyways, back to the video. Other than the bugs biting me right now, this is amazing and sounds super good. Of course, that's my headphones, but. All right, well now we know that it works perfectly on the side of a house and it works great. I mean, obviously this isn't plugged into anything, so it's still been running off the battery for like the last hour as I've been testing it through a bunch of different things. It's been doing well, but here is the very last test. We're gonna take it under a haunted bridge that's right near my house, and we're gonna watch Goosebumps, Night of the Living Dummy, one of my favorite episodes of all time from the 90s. Wish me luck, because I'm going alone. So I don't know, my microphone's in, so I apologize if the sound sucks. But dude, this thing is super portable. I'm on my way to the bridge, and it's just in my backpack back here. Super portable. And that's with all my camera gear too. Okay, I think I found the perfect spot for this. Oh, it is extra dark down here. Oh, look, there's a cone. I'm gonna use this giant cone thing. All right, dude. You know we gotta watch Goosebumps. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The shadow guy that comes up on the screen kind of freaked me out for a second because I was like, there is nothing in front of it. I had to turn it all the way up because there's literally a highway above me, but this is awesome. With it turned all the way up, you can actually hear it over all the traffic above.
Here's your new friend, Savvy.
Dude, look at my ambiance right now. This has got to be the scariest place to ever watch Goosebumps. It's so spooky. I'm not sure that there's anything quite like watching Goosebumps from the 90s under a bridge all alone in the middle of the night at midnight. Sorry guys, I already put the microphones up, but I just wanted to say this was a 10 out of 10 experience. Let's head back to my office and let's review this thing during the daytime because I'm kind of scared. Final review time already? Let's talk about the Yaber portable projector. I'm gonna give you some cons and some pros, but let's start with the cons first because I like to get the negative out of the way. Now, con number one is not with the projector itself, but actually with the controller. And this is such a small thing, but if you see, the back button is in the center and the home button is over on the left. Just from a design perspective, the back button should always be on the left and the home button should always be in the center. I know I'm just nitpicking, but I pressed the wrong button a lot of times. Second con with this projector is that yes, the bright scenes are really, really clear, but the dark ones look a little bit washed out. It's not bad, and especially not bad for a projector in this price range, but I had to mention it. Now, those are my only two cons. Let's get into the pros. Pro number one is a feature that I did not show in this video and I did not record, but I did try out and it was really, really good, which is the music via Bluetooth. Now, this was super easy to pair to my phone. It also sounded really, really good when I played music through it. Pro number two is a good battery. I charged this thing one time, not even to full, and I was able to film this entire video. That means taking it outside, doing it here in my office, during my skate sesh, and all the way under the bridge watching a full Goosebumps episode. Not too bad. Next Pro, I kind of already showed this as it was in my backpack, but it is super portable. Next Pro on the list is the thing that most of you guys are probably coming to this video for, which is how is the sound, how is the video? Both are great, except for the darker scenes getting a little bit washed out. Everything else is really great, and the picture itself is overall just super clear. And not too bad under a bridge over some graffiti either. And my last pro is that it's super easy to set up, as well as being super easy to navigate. If you're using the HDMI feature in the dongle, you're basically just gonna log into Google and it's got all your apps there. And then if you wanna play movies on a thumb drive like I did, you're just gonna upload files onto it and plug it in and they'll show up. Now, there are a bunch of other features that this cool little portable projector has, but I'm gonna let you go and figure that out for yourself when you go and get your own, which I will leave a link to down in the description below if you'd like to pick up your very own Yaber projector. And before I yab too much, I'm gonna just simply ask if you could please hit that subscribe button. That really helps out the channel, as well as comment below what you thought about this projector. Now I wanna give a huge shout out to Yaber for sending me this projector. They didn't pay me or anything, so everything that I've said is just my own words, but it still doesn't hurt anybody to be nice. So I wanted to thank you, Yaber, for sending it to me. I'm gonna throw a video right up here if you'd like to check out something that YouTube thinks you're probably gonna enjoy. I'm Eric, this is Eric's Tech World, where tech and adventure meet. I'm gonna go see the new Jurassic Park movie, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.